Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan. Little Joan's asleep. But I have to talk about Joe Biden, so I'm not going to whisper. Come on, Joan, wake up. America is in trouble. It's in trouble. Because Joe Biden and the Biden family, in my view, are scumbags. I mean, I'll just come out and say it. I think they're scumbags. Joe, your son is out of control. But I wouldn't expect anything from Joe at this point. I mean, I think he's fallen apart. Here is an article from Summit News. Not the same Joe, former stenographer says, of Biden's cognitive decline. Excuse me. Joe Biden's former White House stenographer says the presidential candidate's cognitive functioning, excuse me, and speaking ability has deteriorated significantly over the last few years. Speaking to the Washington Free Beacon, Mike McCormick, who worked as a White House stenographer for 15 years with Biden from 2011 to 2017. Why would he still be in the White House in 2017? Trump was, I guess he hung out for a while. Said the presidential candidate is not the same Joe Biden. That's quote, not the same Joe Biden. Quote, he lost his step and he doesn't seem to have the same mental acuity as he did 4 years ago, said McCormick. He doesn't have the energy. He doesn't have the pace of his speaking. He's a different guy. McCormick noted that Biden seemed to get lost during interviews, and he also lost his ability to smoothly go off script and connect naturally with his audience. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, look at this picture. Looks like he has no teeth. Yeah, he's slipped. It's just a matter of time before he says something really stupid. I don't think they'd let him be president for a week, much less a full term. Despite CNN's Brian Stelter suggesting it was otherworldly to question Biden's mental health, a Rasmussen poll released last month found that 59% of likely voters believe he'll finish a 4-year term in the White House. Oh, don't believe he'll finish. Yeah, that makes more sense. Polls also show that 38% of American voters think Biden has some form of dementia, including 1 in 5 Democrats. Yeah, I don't know how you could vote for Biden just based on that alone. I mean, they said about it, Reagan's second term. They were worried about him, and there was reason to be worried, and it turned out. It's, Trump is on it. Biden struggles. He struggles. He should go back to the basement. And what he really needs to do is rein in his damn son. Email reveals Hunter Biden worried his communist-linked business partner would, quote, rat to the feds. New emails released from Hunter Biden's laptop from hell, this is WND, and the Gateway Pundit, reveals Hunter was worried his business partner tied to the Chinese Communist Party would rat to the feds. In 2010, Hunter Biden emailed his business partner linked to the Chinese Communist Party, Eric Schwerin. Once the feds got ya, you'll rat out your mother, or at least you would. Eric Schwerin replied, probably. I wouldn't be good in jail. Ha 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 ha. Eric Schwerin was heavily involved in Hunter Biden's grift and influence peddling scheme in China for many years. Oofa. Wait, is this the full story of the one I just read? Yeah. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, here it is. The emails. Steve Bannon War Room on Friday released an email from the Chinese Communist Party operative Xin Wang to Hunter Biden and Eric Schwerin from 2018 regarding a loan. In the email, Xin Wang offers to extend the loan agreement to December 13, 2019. Raises several questions, including, was this agreement with the CCP presented to the IRS or SEC? If not, that would be unlawful. But no, it gets worse. Delaware GOP Senate candidate says Chris Coons' daughter is, quote, featured on Hunter's laptop. Remember this girl, the one that Joe Biden sniffed and got really uncomfortable with? Yeah. Delaware Republican Senate candidate Lauren Witzke has alleged that a source close to the investigation into Hunter Biden's laptop has informed her that there are images of Senator Coons' daughter, in addition to 7 other underage girls. Too much. Too effing much. Stomp this guy. Legally, figuratively. This is bad. This is bad. It's bad enough Joe Biden creeped her to hell out, although I don't know if he really intended to. I mean, it was very uncomfortable, I'll say that. Senator Coons responded to the controversy by claiming his daughter, quote, did not think of it as anything. Witzke made the alleged allegation in an interview with Breitbart News on Saturday. So, who knows how valid it is, but, Hunter's got a sex tape. That's the other thing. Yeah, the Chinese has released a sex tape with Biden. And hold on to your stomachs. He's getting a foot job, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. While he's smoking. And this, I couldn't watch the video. The Chinese state media has it edited, and even the editing wasn't enough. I couldn't watch it. I immediately turned it off and erased my browser history. It was gross. I mean, this guy, he's up to his eyeballs in sleaze. He's smoking crack. He's got pictures of underage girls. He's banging anything that moves. Apparently, I don't know if he's hiring them or what, but this guy is out of control. He is out of control. No one is stopping him. Okay? He's already ended up with his brother's wife and then cheated on her. Now, okay, if he ended up with his brother's wife and they ended up happily ever after, one could say, okay, well, it's a little unusual, but fine. But he ends up with his brother's wife and then cheats on her. Not cool. Not cool at all. Not cool to cheat on your wife under any circumstances. But that's even more uncool. He wasn't married to her, but. And now we're hearing about all these underage girls on his laptop. This is sick. He is sick. Where is Joe? Out to lunch, I guess. Completely out to lunch. This is beyond. This is just beyond the pale. Now, a lot of this is coming out of the Gateway Pundit. Here's pictures of Hunter's stash of crack on a scale. I mean, this is a true junkie in my view. He's got his own scale, own digital scale, to make sure he's not getting ripped off by a couple of grams. He's just smoking crack and banging hookers. Anybody else who did this would be in jail already. He'd be in jail in some sort of program like, oh, I'm trying to get my life together. I'm in a halfway house now. I got a job at McDonald's. But not Joe Biden's son. No, he gets to romp around the world and bang everybody while smoking crack. And this is the guy you want to run the country. He can't even run his family. If you can't run your family, you're going to run... Trump runs his family. I don't see his family doing dirty deeds. Show me the dirty deeds any of his family members have done. They seem to be upstanding people. You may not like them, but they're not smoking crack and getting foot jobs. And I don't even want to speculate who's giving him the foot job. I mean, there's already accusations that it may be an underage girl in his laptop. Pictures of them. I mean, it's messed up. He is messed up. He, in my view, this is all my opinion, he needs major, major counseling. He should probably be in jail, number one. should absolutely go to jail for the many crimes he's accused of. So certainly there should be a massive investigation where he ends up going to jail and then finally gets the help he needs, maybe. But I gotta be honest with you. I don't think he'll ever make it to jail. I think he'd probably kill himself. I think he would. Someone this out of control, I cannot see him going along with anything. He'd be lucky to show up to the trial. This is beyond. If you vote for Biden, seriously, you need your head examined.